I had a dream last night about a fire and an explosion, and I didn't really want to share because, you can watch a movie or hear things on the news and end up dreaming the same about the same thing. So I was like, it probably doesn't mean anything. But what if it does? So I just want to share it just because I've heard other people with the same kind of dreams lately about storms and whatnot. So I wanted to make sure that I also share, because it's kind of similar, except there was a fire. And I've also had dreams about storms, and probably a few weeks ago, and it was a huge storm, and everybody had to get into like their inner room and just pray and get shelter. Well, this time I was telling everybody, well, at first we're all just going about our business, and I don't know, we were gonna go to the beach because we were trying on swimming suits, me and my friend, and her name means soul in another language. Her name means soul, house, and so I was trying. I had bought a few swimming suits, and I was like, oh, here, you can use mine. Anyways, you can have it. It's not gonna fit me. And it was like brand new, and I was looking at it. I was like, oh man, it's not gonna fit me. So I gave it to her. I was like, just keep it. It's for you. And she's like, what? Okay. And so me and my family, I think it was my parents, a few cousins, aunts, and uncles, friends, we were gonna go. And it felt like we were in my old hometown, and we were gonna go hang out. And next thing you know, this down the street, nobody really noticed it until I started shouting, there's a fire, there's a huge fire, everybody get in their house, everybody get in their house. Like, it was too late for anybody to even, because it was in the outskirts of the city, and there's a lot of fields, so within minutes we would have been surrounded anyway. So I was basically, it would have been too late to run. So I was just telling everybody, just get back in your houses, and pray, and we might have a chance. And the fire was spreading quickly, and it just seemed like, oh my gosh, that thing is gonna just consume us any minute. And pretty soon it reached a huge propane tank, and I was like, oh gosh, we're goners. This thing's gonna explode any minute. But thank goodness that it didn't explode right away, so it still gave us a lot of time to everybody run in our house. And some people want to come in our house, and I was like, no, you guys need to go in your houses. Everybody needs to go in their own house and pray. Like, we literally need to close every door and window and seek God's face and pray. And so everybody ran in their own house, and me and my cousin, and my dad, I was trying to tell everybody, come on, let's hold hands and pray, and let's just pray and ask God to protect us from this fire and put the fire out and stop the fire. And you could see at a distance that the fire was getting near our home, but I was like, just keep praying, guys, keep praying. And not a lot of people were listening to it was like a house full of people, and not everybody listened. It ended up just being me, my dad, and my cousin that ended up just holding hands and praying. But the Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in their midst. So, regardless if your whole household's scattered about doing their own thing and not really caring that there's danger and, their lives at risk, they're still out doing their own thing. So we ended up just praying as 3, and And I think we prevented the fire because I think it stopped, and it was pretty cool to see how God can do that through us. And there was a few other details, but I think there were more personal details. But yeah, I still think there is something coming, and we need to be in our prayer closet. We need to be praying. We need to be gathering with the saints. Yes, not everybody's heart's right. Yes, everybody's busy trying to do their own thing, but is where there I am with 2 or 3 are gathered. I am in the midst of. I know a lot of states still can't gather, but just remember, with 2 or 3 are gathered, even if it's your own family members, you have to gather. You have to pray and seek Jesus' face.